Alright, let's dive into something that's got the rugby world buzzing right now. Imagine this. A nail-biting 35-32 win, a red card, and a team trying to find its rhythm under a new coach. That's the Wallabies for you, kicking off their new era with Les Kiss at the helm. But here's the kicker. Wallabies legend Tim Horan isn't holding back with his thoughts. He's calling for some bold changes, and personally, I think this is where things get really interesting. First off, Horan's got his eyes on Joseph-Aukuso Suaalii, and he's not mincing words. He believes Suaalii is being wasted at outside center. Now, if you take a step back and think about it, Suaalii is a powerhouse. We've seen what he can do in the NRL, right? His height, his speed, his ability to break lines, it's all there. But at number 13, he's just not getting the ball in his hands enough. Horan's suggesting a shift to the outside backs, and honestly, I'm here for it. What many people don't realize is that Suaalii's potential is being capped in his current role. Moving him to the wing could unlock a whole new dimension for the Wallabies. But here's the thing. This isn't just about Suaalii. It's about the bigger picture. The Wallabies are in a transition phase, and Kiss needs to figure out how to maximize his squad's strengths. Suaalii is not the only one in the spotlight. Declan Meredith, who's been starting at fly half, is also under the microscope. Horan's calling for Carter Gordon to step in, and I have to say, I agree. Meredith's a solid Super Rugby player, but Test Rugby is a different beast. Gordon's got the potential to be that long-term solution at number 10, and the Wallabies need to start building around him now. What makes this really interesting is the timing. The Wallabies are coming off a win, but it wasn't pretty. Japan pushed them to the limit, and with the second test coming up in Townsville, Kiss has a chance to tweak things before it's too late. From my perspective, these changes aren't just about fixing what's broken. They're about setting the tone for the future. Suaalii on the wing. Gordon at fly half? That's a statement. It's about saying, we're not just here to win, we're here to dominate. Now, let's talk about Hunter Paisami for a second. With Lynn Ikita out injured, Paisami stepped up big time. He was everywhere, carrying the ball, making tackles, and proving why he deserves a spot in this team. But here's the detail I find fascinating. Paisami's performance highlights just how much Suaalii is struggling to find his rhythm at 13. Paisami's impact was clear, while Suaalii seemed to be searching for ways to get involved. This raises a deeper question. Are we doing Suaalii a disservice by keeping him in a role that doesn't suit him? Personally, I think Horan's onto something. Suaalii is too talented to be on the fringes of the game. Moving him to the wing isn't just about giving him more touches. It's about giving the Wallabies a genuine game changer. Imagine him out wide, using his size and speed to create mismatches. That's a weapon the Wallabies can't afford to leave on the bench. If you take a step back and think about it, this is about more than just personnel changes. It's about identity. What kind of team do the Wallabies want to be? A conservative side that grinds out wins, or an attacking force that scares opponents? Suaalii and Gordon could be the keys to that transformation. One thing that immediately stands out is how much pressure Kiss is under. He's got a squad with talent, but it's about finding the right combinations. Horan's suggestions aren't just random, they're strategic. They're about putting players in positions where they can thrive. And in my opinion, that's exactly what the Wallabies need right now. So, here's my closing thought. Rugby is a game of moments, and the Wallabies are at a crossroads. Do they play it safe, or do they take a leap of faith? Horan's calling for bold moves, and I think it's time to listen. Because if they get this right, the Wallabies could be unstoppable. What do you think? Are Suaalii and Gordon the answers, or is there another way? Let me know in the comments. I'm all ears.